the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's the Suns to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
On the wing, Booker. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Adams. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Here's Paul going inside. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Brooks with no one around. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Paul passes to Crowder. Tries it from 19. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Down low. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Here's Paul. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant, that's for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor, really knows the limitations in his range.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3.
Wow, hammering it in!
And a wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Off target from three-point range. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
He hits the second from the line. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul outside. Over Brooks. And it's Paul missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
John Moran has been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got his second basket of the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And it's Ayton missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Kicks it out to Booker. He takes it in. And the Suns miss again. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Payne finds Jackson. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Booker. And that one's on target from the wing. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Morant dishes to Brooks. In the corner, it's Payne. From outside the arc, Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 10.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Ayton kicks to Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by Booker. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges driving to the basket. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Memphis leading by 10. Jackson passes to Brooks. And stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. The 3 from Morant. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lobs it up there for Brooks. To the inside. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Booker outside. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Off target from outside.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Suns trail by 7. Morant with the steal. Left side Adams. Pass to Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Bridges finds Booker. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Here's Booker. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so it's Memphis ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Bane against Booker. Bane kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. Brooks with a screen on Crowder. Top of the key. Jackson finds Bane, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Paul surveying the floor for 3. Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Morant against Ayton. Nifty move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's in there. Paul's got 6 points.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
After being selected 1st overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
It's intercepted. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant passes to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brooks. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Back to Bain. Here he goes. Brooks outside. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 11-point game. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they double up Morant. Brooks finds Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Pass to Booker. From deep. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The turnaround. And the Suns miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Outside, Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Crowder slams it in.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
On the wing, Jackson. Out to Morant. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
The pass to Booker. Here's Paul. He has 6. 4 seconds left. No good on the shot. And so it's Memphis with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Suns trail by 15. And Booker kicks to Crowder. That's a 2 from Paul. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Outside, Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. Bain passes to Adams. Dishes it to Jackson. From past the arc. Memphis the rebound. Out to Morant. Second chance shot. Here's the 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Suns shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. No good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Puts it up from 7. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Brooks misses. Suns trail by 15. Crowder dishes to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Crowder, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. That one's not going to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant passes to Jackson. Inside, here's Adams. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. And stolen by Booker. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Morant against Paul. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Jackson misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Now here's Morant for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And here's Booker from the arc. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Takes the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson from long range. A shot off that time. And they get it back. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Towns. The 3 from Russell. Crowder grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Right side Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. The rebound by Bridges.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Now here's McDaniels. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Paul against Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Cuts off the pass. McDaniels against Paul. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They get it again. Outside for Booker. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Paul against Russell. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Booker. From deep. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Russell, that's good.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Russell. And he's going for the lob. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Outside McDaniels. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Now here's Booker. Bridges, right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to McDaniels. With 4 on the clock.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls. That one misses. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Crowder finds Booker from behind the arc. Booker missing again. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Left side, Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Paul's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Booker. McDaniels with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton with it. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Back to Gobert. Tipped. Ayton finds Crowder. Out to Bridges, and here's Booker. Looking to get it going. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Booker. Here's Paul. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Russell against Paul. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Count it.
Chris Paul oozes with confidence, especially when he's got the mid-range game working for himself. He'll take every opportunity to stroke it from there.
Russell against Paul. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Outside Russell. Fires the 3. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. Up 7. Appreciate it, Allie. And
18.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it, now guarded by Crowder. Down low, and stolen by Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. Now here's Crowder, defended by Gobert. With his first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Booker. Over Edwards. Booker, good. Booker's got 5 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Russell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Kept alive. Ayton on the wing. Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 5.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Russell against Paul. It's McDaniels on the wing. High post Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. For probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Paul can't get it to go.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
2 minutes remaining.
Right side, Russell. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Paul with it. Russell covering. And Paul gets it to go.
They are clueless as to how to handle CP3 tonight. I mean, so many ways he can beat you. And he's using just about every one of them here tonight.
Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. McDaniels against Bridges. Crowder right side.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. He's got 5. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And that one drops. Gobert's got 8.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And here's Paul. 12 points for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Russell, and he converts the layup. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Now Ayton. Pass to Booker. Now Crowder. Over to the wing. Back to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Outside for Booker. Bridges with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Here's McDaniels. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Russell finds Edwards. Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. From deep. And they get it back. On the wing, Crowder, covered by Towns. Here's a three from Paul. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. From deep three-point range, and Towns with the three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Up top, Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards. And perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
They need this. And Gobert with a block. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Aiden. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. A minute 58 left in the fourth. Russell with the ball. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Clock at 6. And another basket for Minnesota.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. From the wing, Minnesota with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Count the basket.
Fantastic decision-making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Outside Russell. McDaniels from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And a deep three from Paul. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Shoots from 14. Crowder grabs the miss. Bridges finds Booker. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Let's go with a three. The shot by Russell, no good. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. And the basket is good.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Edwards fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Showing that there. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson against Paul. Bridges outside. Fires from the wing. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
He gets it in there.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Paul against Jackson. Paul can't get it to go.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Crowder. Floats one up. Paul's shot is off. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Crowder with the steal. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one goes long.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George. Jackson's got 5 now.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Paul dishes to Booker. The fadeaway, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Went to the fadeaway, didn't need to though. Probably cost him some points.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Got a piece of it. Booker against George. Here's Zubac. Out to Morris. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. I don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now here's Jackson, following the shot by Chris Paul. Jackson passes to George, and it's George finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
The 3 from George. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Chalk up 2 there.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Jackson. They have a 9-point lead. Leonard kicks to George. Tries the spin move. Charity stripe shot. Zubac, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. There's the pass to Jackson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Booker outside. The three. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's George. He trains the turnaround jump shot. George has got 9.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Here's Paul, and there's the drive. And here's Booker from the arc. Suns keep it alive. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Another shot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Ayton in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I'll tell you what, stretch bigs are getting bigger. Ayton, Embiid, Big Cat, this is the future.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Zubac, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
They started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Outside, George, and stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Leonard the pass to George. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
The drive by Booker, it's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Jackson against Paul. Out to Morris. This one for 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Goes up with a stripe. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Paul. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Paul. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nobody near George. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Booker with a deep 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Jackson. Leonard looking around. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker with no one around, off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
On the wing, Booker. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker, right side. And that one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Crowder from outside. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Clippers leading by 7.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Back to Booker. The dish to Crowder. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Clippers in the lead. And here's Jackson. 6 points for him. George. And it's George finishing it off.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Paul kicks to Bridges. The turnaround jumper. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
George against Booker. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. With 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. George passes to Morris. George against Bridges. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Paul kicks to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot by Paul, no good. Clippers leading by 9. Here's George. Here's Morris. Nails the baby hook. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morris finds Jackson. And the dunk by Zubac.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Bridges outside. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Jackson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Into the lane over Paul. They get it again.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And so it's... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Lets the 3 fly.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Zubac. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. Booker finds Crowder. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Ball against Jackson. Morris outside. In the corner, George with it. Morris with the screen for George. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Outside Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. George with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. And it's George missing. Suns trail by 14. Bridges attacking. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Outside Leonard. It's George on the wing. From the arc. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 20 points.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Takes the turnaround J, and it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers leading by 15. 1:51 left in the game. He dishes it to Leonard. Back to George. Kicks to Jackson. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 15. Booker the pass to Paul. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Both good from the line that time. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Leonard. Back to George. Outside Leonard. From deep 3-point range. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson passes to George. There's the triple. And no good that time. Got a piece of it. Bridges with it. He kicks it to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for... Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode. It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
And the shot's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Bridges outside. It's tipped. Morant against Paul. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Booker for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Tipped. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Morant against Paul. Crowder outside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
It's Bridges on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Here's Morant. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Paul. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Paul with a steal. In transition. Here's Booker. Double clutches. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Bridges. Crowder tips it back in.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And he's open. That shot missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Booker, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. From deep, Bane. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And it's Adams missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. Spins. 4 seconds left. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Bane. Morant's got 6 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Shot from the wing. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he gets it to go.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Morant, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's all tied up.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Now here's Paul. From the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Outside Paul. Shoots over Morant. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Morant against Paul. There's the 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside Booker. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Brooks. And that one's long. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Stolen by Ayton. Left side Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
The Suns trailing. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Booker can't get it to go. Outside Morant.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it.
Fans, get ready for the Kyubi.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for the...
Okay, look out!
Man! Wow. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Booker for 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Crowder finds Paul. Shoots over Morant. Paul can't get it to go. Memphis leading.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Good on the shot. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Jackson. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The 3 from Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant, the pass to Adams. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Adams has got 6 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Booker. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side Bain. Paul against Morant. The 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jackson can't get it to go. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Jackson against Crowder. And here's Morant outside. Offensive rebound. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter. Paul for three. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Back to Payne. From deep three-point range. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's a three from Paul.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Crowder against Jackson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Adams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got 8.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Paul with the bucket.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Now Morant. 19 points in the game. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Three-pointer Brooks. The Suns clear it.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Jackson finds Brooks. The three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Got it. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Outside Morant. Jackson for 3. Goes back up. Three-pointer Brooks. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Adams inside. He's against Ayton. Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Back to Payne. To the paint. Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Here's Morant. He takes it in. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. No good off the front rim. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Morant. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Morant's got 21.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Booker fires from way outside, and it's Booker again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. The adjustment, man, what a finish.
The Suns running out of time. Outside Paul. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Here's Morant. Another shot. Adams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And Adams no good on that one. The Suns have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Booker for 3. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And it's Morant off the drive. And stolen by Paul. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Left side, Morant. They get it again.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And a deep 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14. The 3 is up. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Morant. Off the left rim and out. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Booker with it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And look at the starters for the Cavs.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Russell. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Towns to the wing, right side. With some arc. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up. Nice.
Booker's shot is good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Russell. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, the mid-range J looking nice as Russell finds a way to take advantage of the defense, and nice balance on that one.
Pass to Booker. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Booker missing again. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns. Aiden, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. Edwards finds Gobert. Up and over Crowder. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Russell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Outside Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
He does not get the second one. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table. Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Russell against Bridges. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Picked by Gobert. From deep. And Russell with the 3. Russell's got 7.
Yeah, I love the play there from D'Lo. Uses the play, gets some space, and then knocks it down.
Here's Booker. And there's the drive. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second basket.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Russell. Oh, there's the alley. Paul for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Russell affected that shot. He used his length and some effort on defense that time.
Well, good. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do. Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And they're on the break. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Minnesota in the lead.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Russell, that's good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. The kick out to Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Edwards. Outside for Russell. The turnaround jumper. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Outside Russell. Here's Prince. Off target with the 3. The Suns trailing. Pass to Paul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. He's got 11. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Towns for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Aiden. Up top, Booker. From the high post. And too long on the shot.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
To the inside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by Bridges.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
With 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Can't get it to drop. And so that brings the first half to a close. The T-Wolves on top. Up 7. Stay with us, folks.
The Timberwolves, 23.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Aiden, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Aiden signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Aiden walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Aiden to remain a contender.
Paul for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Russell. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Prince. Second chance effort. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. The Suns clear it.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Paul going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges finds Booker. The 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Booker no good.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Gobert with it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Russell, the kick out to Edwards. Paul with a steal. Crowder goes in, pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's. Booker against Edwards. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Paul for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. From downtown. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. Second shot opportunity. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Bridges outside. Right side Booker. Shoots from the elbow. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Booker with the tip. It's good on the putback.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell against Paul. The kick out to Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Paul. Give him 8. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. There.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Booker. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside Booker. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Yes, it's good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Booker to tie it up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Over Towns. They get the rebound.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Russell to pass to Towns. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. No good on the triple. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Inside, Booker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gobert against Booker. The 3 from Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. The 3, Booker sends it home from 3-point land. Booker's got 22.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Russell against Paul. Pass to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Prince can't hit.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Towns finds Gobert from deep. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
For 3, Booker. The shot, no good.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Outside Booker, just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this
throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside for George. Fires from 14. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here's Booker from the arc. That shot off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Ayton. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Tries it again. Bridges misses.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Paul George with the steal. Down low, it's tipped. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, Morris in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Jackson finds George, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Here's Paul going inside, and the rejection by Zubats. Paul, and Paul stays with it.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Leonard against Bridges, and that one's good. Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder. There's the 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. For the 3. Here's Zubats. Booker against George. And there's the drive. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Bridges. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close range shot.
Leonard looking around. Outside Jackson. Leonard against Bridges. Again, Leonard missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Ayton inside, defended by George. No good off the back of the rim. Good if it goes. Can't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ayton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Phoenix. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Morris passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Bridges for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, so Phoenix will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Jackson kicks to George. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and they pick up 2. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play, and the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Kicks it out to Booker. From outside the arc, again the miss by Booker. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. George passes to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Outside Crowder. Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Bridges with the steal. Good chance here for Booker. He drains the quick shot. 6 points for Devin Booker.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Goes up on the wing, and yes, it's good. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jackson up top, defended by Paul. Nice move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Paul dishes to Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. 8 seconds left in the first half. Morris with a screen on Booker. From deep, George buries the long-range jumper. George has got 10 points.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
23. The Clippers, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point.
And there he goes, Booker showing off the vert.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The high post shot, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Jackson against Paul. Here's Booker. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
George against Booker. The shot by George, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Bridges. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
Pass to Booker. Over George. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. The turnaround Jay. The shot by George, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Ayton. Bridges left side. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Outside Leonard. Launches a 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker with it. George picks him up. Lock at 6.
The contributions from Jay Crowder are extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 9. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Jackson passes to Morris. With the shot. And too long on the shot. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Crowder slams it in.
Don't sleep on Jay Crowder now. He can do that to you every trip down.
The 3 from George. Jackson passes to George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 12 points in the game.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
From downtown, Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Leonard. Paul grabs the board. Suns leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges misses. The Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jackson finds Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this...
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Passes it to Paul. Over George. Paul can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 7. Shoots from the line. And it's Leonard missing. Well, Phoenix shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Outside Crowder. Ball left side. Pass to Booker. And the rejection by Zubats. George looking around. A 3 from Leonard. The Clippers get another chance here. Morris kicks to George. Goes back up. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And it's Leonard missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
All finds Booker. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here is Los Angeles now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. George passes to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. The shot that time, not on target. Suns leading by 7. Here's Bridges. Outside Crowder. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Leonard. The second effort. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. And here's George for 3. Bridges with the board.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
George finds Morris. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
He dishes it to Paul. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the ball. Bridges covering. Outside for George. Trying to end the drought. Leonard lays it up off the glass.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Driving to the basket. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And stolen by Ayton. George against Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by George. Yep, it's good. And now just a 3-point Phoenix.